he'll be fine. So it's just a hand, so he'll be good to go.
Hey, we were talking about this earlier. Were you in the wing eating contest last year?
No, I was
last
not.
Time?
Nope.
No.
You weren't?
I don't think I'm doing it this year either. So
Why not?
just don't know if I'm as good as like someone like Bobo at eating wings. So
Aren't you just doing like
Are you carving out now?
I'll probably
What's your
start carving
diet?
up towards like Sunday or something, Sunday or Saturday. But I mean, I'm just eating whatever they give me. You know, I had eggs and bacon for breakfast, and then some coffee, so some black coffee.
Diet's always all over the map. What's the latest?
I just like to keep it exciting for myself, you know. Well, I just kind of whatever they put in front of me, I'll eat, you know, and I kind of do the portions based on what the dietitian tells me to do. So, like I think for lunch today, it'll be 3 servings of carbs, 2 servings of protein, and then a fruit and a vegetable. Then snack will be protein, carb, and vegetable. So, just whatever she tells me to do.
When you think about next year, would you like to stay at right tackle? Would you like to go try left tackle? What are you thinking? What's in your mind?
I mean, I'll probably stay at right tackle just because I don't know if I can get in a left-handed stance. I don't know if I'm athletically gifted enough to do that, so I'll probably just stay on the right side.
Yeah.
You don't want to mess it up, right?
I don't know if I can. I don't want to mess with that. Yeah.
Trevor Locke, what have you seen? Is he? He's kind of a natural tackle, I guess.
Sure. I mean, I think he's really talented. He's probably. I mean, he's more talented than I am. I think just like physically gifted. He just has to put a couple things together, and he's gonna be ready to roll. He's a big kid too.
Really?
He's really big. I mean, he's probably 6'5", 315 or so. Depends what he's eating. I don't know. He looks pretty big. Not in a bad way.
Yeah.
He looks pretty big.
But when you have a guy like that coming through, I mean, does that give you some excitement for next year too?
Definitely. I'm excited to see how he does, and I want him to really do well, and I'm going to be hard on him in practice. I'm going to be hard on him in spring ball and winter training because I want him to do well and be good for the line. So, you know, I mean, the better everyone is in the line group, even if they're not starting, the better the starting line is going to be. So I'm excited for him.
What about Pieper? What have you seen from him?
Good. I mean, he's definitely improved a lot. You know, he's got to put on. You know, he's got to eat a little more. He's a little light in the ass, but I mean, he looks good, and he's really athletically gifted. He's probably the most gifted in the room. So he's got a lot of tools, and just needs to put it together.
You know, you were the first one to give us a clue that Pieper was going to be good last year. I don't know if you remember this. It was one of those interviews you're like, watch out for this Pieper kid.
I wouldn't lie to you.
But you're right, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he's really athletically gifted. I mean, he almost outjumps Slojo, and he's a really talented kid.
You mentioned like winter team last year too. Is he coming along?
He's really talented. Yeah, he's doing a really good job. I mean, I think he's on scout this week, but we'll see how it kind of progresses, you know, through winter training and spring ball. He's got the biggest quads I've ever seen. He has massive legs, so that's a good thing.
Pieper wasn't super heavily recruited, if I remember right. I guess when
was
you
it North Dakota and Iowa, I think.
I couldn't tell you. But looking at that, you mentioned his athletic gifts. Like, what are those things that stand out to you or stood out to you when he was first?
I mean, you know, like when we train together, like he can jump and he can run. You know, I mean, I don't know what his vertical is, but I think he's got the guard record maybe for just a straight vertical jump. So he can jump and he can run and hang clean. I mean, those are pretty important things if you're going to play offensive line. So he's definitely really gifted.
How much does George Barnett mean too to come back? I mean, I know that was a big factor for Logan Jones. The conversation you had with him, and obviously, it seems like you guys are all pretty tight.
Yeah, I mean, I've been trusting him for how long? 4 years, you know. So I mean, even if I was, you know, if I had heard certain things about different money options or whatever, like I would have, you know, stuck with him because, you know, I've trusted him for this long. So why not keep trusting him, you know? So I mean, it's kind of an honor that I get to play for him, and especially play for Coach Ferentz. So that's definitely kind of what means the most to me within playing next year and even this game. So.
Did you get any NFL feedback?
I mean, nothing like crazy, you know. You just kind of hear certain things, but
You're just like, man.
I'd rather play for Coach Barnett. Yeah. So.
Why?
Just kind of the man he is, and kind of how he teaches, you know, certain things. And it's not even really football. It's kind of like how to act and how to conduct yourself as a man. So that's kind of, I think that's more important to me than anything else. So that's why.
How much better do you think you can still get, you know, from now till 2025? When we're
Sure.
talking?
I mean, I think kind of exponentially better, you know. And there's a lot of games I could take back if I could, and a lot of plays I could take back. So it's just kind of focusing on that and working on my smoothness within my plays. So just keep working on it.
What have you seen from Els at center with Logan, obviously?
Good. You know, I mean, he's with Braxton hard all year, and he's really talented. You know, I think that he's probably one of the best backup centers in the country. You know, I mean, he's pretty good. He kind of sucks getting stuck behind Lojo, you know. But I mean, he's really talented, so going to be good to go.
So you got hurt. I think Mason told us actually, like on Maryland week, right? Like a Tuesday.
I think it was like the
practice or
Monday or
something
Tuesday,
like that?
yeah.
So just a practice injury.
Yeah. I was trying to set an edge on a block. Wasn't very athletic, and I just kind of fell right on my knee. So I kind of had a little knee issue. But
Okay. Did you have any cleanup or?
nope.
No, you just had the last day.
Yeah, something like that.
You're 100% now, though.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
What has that kind of been like to have to be sidelined for this, however long it's been?
Sure. I mean, it sucks, but then there's a lot of opportunity within it. So you can learn more about the game, like watch more film and take opportunities to do that. And then also it's kind of nice too. Like the best part is just kind of coach the young guys because I'm not practicing, so I can sit back and watch. Like what's Bodie doing, what's Willie doing, is Willie blocking the right guy? He usually is. So you can kind of coach the young guys and help them out too, which is the really nice part.